Man became the president of the United States just by answering one question. The question was, 2 dogs were fighting, how many dogs were there in total? Jack thought it couldn't be just 2 dogs. Everyone stared at him in surprise because Jack was the first one to give the correct answer. It turned out that in the future world, highly intelligent people only wanted to work and didn't want to have kids, while those with low IQ had nothing to do but have children. As time went by, the IQ of the next generation of humans got lower and lower. To deal with this crisis, the government decided to conduct a cryogenic hibernation experiment on 2 highly intelligent people. Jack and Mary were chosen as the experimental subjects. The experiment was originally supposed to end in 5 years. However, the next day, the government was taken over by rebels. Since this was a secret experiment, all the people who knew about it were arrested, and the experimental base was demolished. The hibernation pod was thus thrown into the garbage dump. 500 years passed in a blink. The population grew rapidly, but the IQ was declining. People were so stupid that they didn't even know how to clean up the garbage. One day, when the garbage truck was working, a can fell off and actually toppled the garbage mountain. The garbage rushed towards the city like a tsunami in an instant, and Jack's hibernation pod was washed to Tom's house. This accident woke Jack up. Tom was watching a TV show. He was very annoyed by Jack's intrusion and directly pushed him out of the window. At this time, Jack turned around and saw a hospital. Although the sign on it was a bit crooked, he still decided to go in for a full body check. But when he got to the registration window, no matter what Jack said, the nurse just stared at him blankly. Helpless, Jack went straight to the consultation room and found that the time on the newspaper showed it was 500 years later. The experiment was supposed to last only 5 years, wasn't it? Jack quickly looked out of the window. The huge old buildings were reinforced with ropes. Even though the tunnel was broken, there were still vehicles speeding by. After that, Jack wanted to find some food to fill his stomach. But the vending machine recognized that he didn't have an identity code. In less than a minute, the police arrived at the scene. Jack was thus inexplicably taken to court. Even when the judge saw that Jack was poor, he arranged a lawyer for him for free. Unexpectedly, this lawyer was Tom. As a result, instead of defending Jack, he accused Jack's behavior on the spot and asked the judge to send him directly to prison.